Okay, everybody, it's Luke Bishop and reporting for week number 5, and that is the functionality of using the flight plan function versus the direct to for every bit of your navigation that you do in the G1000. There's lots of different things to talk about with that. First and foremost, I'd say as far as graduating from private pilot, commercial pilot to working into a full FMS, you almost can't direct to function everything. And I know that's not the question, but being able to see your track, your heading, and your bearing from each fix, number one, and like the flight plan functionality lays out every single thing and your bearing to every single fix on your route. Number two, it allows you to load your SID and your star. I guess it's even hard to describe where to start. So number one, you can hit procedures. You can load your SIDs, your stars. You can load your, again, arrivals, departure procedures. It allows you to see the entire route exactly like John always says, the arrow is pointing to the leg you're going to. And I think, what that really allows you to do is to keep a complete, situational awareness on exactly what you have, what's up and coming. You can have cumulative legs and distances. You can even have, estimated time en route per leg and estimated time en route for the entire estimated time of arrival. It allows you to activate legs. You can activate a leg and then, intercept the nav bearing, like when they say intercept the 360 radial from whatever. You can also intercept, from the flight plan function, it allows you to, when I say activate legs, like if you're on a GPS approach, an RNAV per se, when you have the flight plan function pulled up, as opposed to just direct to, you're just going to present position, direct to fix, rather than like, say they clear you for the visual approach, but you're going to back it up by the RNAV. Well, you have to activate that inside leg to be able to bring your glide path up, to be able to have that glide path, unless you want to just, fly like a normal person and visualize or calculate your 3-to-1 descent or use the PAPI. Things like that you just can't do if you're using direct to everywhere. I think as far as other ways of being advantageous are just the entire route you're able to take. Like yesterday I went into Austin Bergstrom, and then on my flight plan function we were doing an RNAV departure, or that was out of Dallas Love, and they said RNAV Dorset. Okay, well, in direct to, there's no way I'd be able to direct to that fix. And what that's going to do is going direct to is going to just give me a direct GPS guidance to that fix. Well, if I follow the flight plan, it says it's a desired track of 013 to Dorset. Well, that's going to factor in my wind correction angle and give me that desired track of 013 as opposed to flying just direct to that fix, if that makes sense. Another thing is having the flight plan function up allows me to keep track of, they say, hey, turn direct bluesy or whatever on that SID. That also allows me to just go direct to that fix and see exactly where I'm flying around as opposed to just continuing to just direct to everywhere. And also, using the flight plan function, you can insert waypoints, remove waypoints. There's like 15 different ways that you can do one thing with the G1000, as we all know. Another thing that you can do on the flight plan function is it also has your VNAV function also directly below. That allows you to, cross a certain altitude at a fix at a certain, I guess it doesn't have speed. There's no VNAV descend, but for speed rather. But as far as like you can load different altitudes of different fixes, you can load crossing restrictions, cross the Cowboy VOR at 12,000. Again, also in the flight plan function. And when you have that page up in your MFD, it says, hey, your vertical speed to that target is pulled up for you. Really, I think as a wrap, I know I kind of rambled, but I think the truth is that it's just a professional way to fly is having the flight plan function up as opposed to direct to every function. I think a big thing is smart turns. If you're direct to everything, you're not going to get the smart turn and the flyover waypoints like they're expecting you to do. Route sequencing, and really just basically the way the system was designed was to go with the flight plan function rather than direct to every single fix. Whether you're doing commercial work or you're doing professional work in a jet, no matter which way you go, I think using the flight plan function is significantly better than the direct to. Thanks.